Frankie, obviously we know the story by now that your name was brought up, but it just wasn't possible. How gutted were you to have to admit that you couldn't do it?
Yeah, it was. It's heartbreaking. I mean, I'm always in shape, I'm always training, and just this didn't line up for me.
How do you reach that conclusion to make that decision? Because I know a guy like you, hey, I'll take the challenge, I'll do. I mean, you've done a lot of things in your career. How do you realize this is just a smart play?
Yeah, I just wasn't training. I mean, I'm not able to wrestle, do jiu-jitsu, spar. It's tough to get in a fight, a 5-round fight, not be able to do those things.
Conor's been talking all week about how great he feels at 170. He's underweight, he feels good. Do you think he's ever going to go back to 145, and does that worry you?
I'm going to be like Conor. I think he's coming down. I think he's going to come down, and I'm going to take that belt from him.
Obviously, you're the number one contender, but did you hear his comment the other day? He said, I'll go back to 145 when someone really shows me that, they belong. Do you think that was a dig directly at you somehow that, you're the guy, and he's kind of taking those subtle digs at you for the past couple of months?
Yeah, I'm sure. He, everything he does is calculated. To me, that's also a sign that he's scared to fight me. I think it's easy for him to go up to 70 and fight Robert Lauder because there's nothing to lose. Why not? He goes there, he loses. I'm going to say, he fought at 70, he shouldn't have fought there. He comes down and fights me. There's something to lose there. He's the 45-pound king. He loses that one, he's not the king no more.
So what's the play for you right now? I mean, is it sit around and wait, see what happens? I mean, obviously we got to see what happens this weekend, but moving forward, is it just see what the moves are? Because it sounds like if he wins, they're open to letting him try anything.
Yeah, I guess a lot has to come with the outcome, tomorrow. But I'm not going to sit around and wait forever. I can let my injury heal, and I want to get active. But yeah, if he goes to 70, I'm assuming that he's got to let go of that 45-pound belt. He can't hold up. Well, he can't hold it up, man. It's bad enough Aldo didn't fight that often. So I think he's got to relinquish that belt.
If he does this weekend, I heard you wanted to get him on there tomorrow and look him in the eye and say, "What are you doing? Are you coming down? Give him a chance to tell you face to face."
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm gonna ask him. What's the deal, man? That's might as well go right to the source. But I'm sure he's gonna have something funny to say.
If for some reason he doesn't come down, because a lot of people think he's not coming back, if he doesn't, it's obvious that you're one half of the title fight. Who's the other half?
I guess Aldo. People are calling for a rematch with Conor and him. So, let's get at it. Our fight was pretty damn close, and a lot of people say I won. So, I wouldn't mind getting that one back either.
Max Holloway is offering a vacation in Hawaii if you want to go and fight him there for the belt.
He's definitely game too. Obviously, he's on a 6-7 fight win streak. So, between him or Aldo, I don't really care. I just want to fight for that title.
I know you and
for the injury, do you know sort of when?
I don't, man. I'll be honest. I'm surprised I'm still banged up as much as I am. I started feeling decent, started maybe doing light training, and I set myself back some. So I got to just play it by ear.
I know you and Dana, you weren't happy with some stuff that Dana was saying recently, but I heard you guys patched it up. Is everything okay now? Everything's good?
Yeah, it's all good, man. Dana's a businessman, and he gets emotional too and stuff, and I got a little emotional, but we hugged it out, I guess you could say.
Is 45 your home for the foreseeable future? I mean, some people have suggested you could even drop down again. Obviously, you fought at 155 as well, so it looks like you've got options either side of where you are right now. Is 45 where you think you're going to stay?
Yeah, I'm going to be like Conor, man. I think I could go 35, 45, and 55, so I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't rule out anything.
Do you have that conversation yet? I know you tried to talk to him about it before when you were at 55, and they kind of wanted you to go down, didn't want you bouncing around. But now that there's the precedent, if you said, if he can do it, why can't I?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I got the pull that he got. If I got the pull he got, but he brings in the numbers, so it's warranted. But first things first. I gotta get one belt, and then we'll worry about it next.
What does looking at this 135-pound fight between Cruz and Faber pretty closely? You already have a W over Faber.
Yeah, of course. As a fan, I'll be watching it. As a competitor, I'll be watching it. But I'm not really thinking of 35 quite yet. I think I'm so close to 45. I need to focus on that and get that one.
How much does the belt still mean? Because I've heard some people say, look, Conor's showing that you don't need to be in a fight for a title. It could just be a big money fight that people care about. So what means more to you, having that gold or just being in some huge fight that's a big money fight?
I think the gold matters more to me because that's something that lasts forever. But I think they coincide together. You get that belt, you get more clout, and bigger fights come. Hey, if I can get the 35-pound belt, 45-pound belt, I'll fight Conor at 55. Why not?
Talk to us about New York. Obviously, that's something that's on the agenda. They're looking to push it through. How valuable would that be to your career to actually get a fight in New York, maybe towards the end of this year?
Yeah, I think once New York gets done, it's gonna make this sport even that much better. It's the biggest media market in the world, and I'm only an hour away. So I'm game, man. I want to fight in that guard. And I'm gonna be at the Nationals. The Wrestling Nationals is gonna be there, and MMA, UFC's gonna be there soon.